Hey guys, Zelda Pro 064 here, and holy crap, Luigi's Mansion 3. And wow, have I got some neat stuff to show you guys that I found in this trailer that I did not think we would be seeing. So here we go, let's get started with this trailer analysis.
So the first thing we see is Luigi walking into the mansion being all scared, and there's not really much to analyze here, but what comes after is pretty neat. The first thing we see is Luigi walking into a random room, and the very first thing that caught my eye was Mario's suitcase laying down there. Now, this is interesting because it makes me think that maybe Mario's moving somewhere, or maybe he's on vacation somewhere. Wasn't sure how to put that. But you also see a bunch of pizza boxes laying around the room that say since 1983. When you look up Mario in 1983, you find that that is when the arcade version of Mario Brothers came out. In the next scene, we see Luigi walking down a hallway right next to a janitor's cart and two rooms with room numbers that say 507 and 508. This tells me that they might actually be in some kind of haunted hotel this time instead of like a mansion, which would explain why Mario's suitcase is in one of the rooms. You also see Luigi's picture hanged up on the wall with looks like a gold bag underneath him. Not entirely sure what that means, but it is interesting to point out. Right after that, you see the ghost jumping out of the janitor cart. Not too much to see here, but the ghosts that are in this room were the same ghosts that had jumped out of the janitor's cart. There's also what seems to be a cake that looks kind of similar to Princess Peach's crown. So it makes me wonder what that has to do with Princess Peach and maybe if she's even in this game. There is a reason I'm speculating Peach being in this game, but I'll get to that in a second. This next room is one of the most interesting rooms of all. You can see Mario and Luigi's faces at the top crossed out on the pictures, and then on the left you can barely see it, but you can definitely tell that that's Toad. But what's hard to make out is the picture on the far right. What if that's Princess Peach? Which makes me think that it is Peach, considering Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach are usually the characters that are in Mario games whenever you can play as all four of them, such as Mario Brothers 2 and Super Mario 3D World. What if this time around, the four of them went on a vacation and things went very wrong at this hotel that they came to? Also, as Luigi turns around, you can see right behind the desk one of those little yellow circle dot things from Dark Moon. Whenever you'd flash those in Dark Moon, it'd usually open up a door or a chest or something like that, which means that that system is probably going to be back here in Luigi's Mansion 3. This next room is also extremely interesting. Above the door you can see some music notes, you can see some speakers on the left and right next to the men and women's restroom, and then you can also see a piano picture on the far left of the hallway next to the ghost. This tells me that there seems to be some kind of music related thing here, or a music hall or something of that sort, but the next thing that caught my eye was extremely interesting. As Luigi goes over the carpet, you can see that the poltergeist does like a little hover move. You see some air come out of it and like a small little blue light or flame or air or something, which shows that the poltergeist is going to allow you to hover this time around, which is really neat. This next room you can see the Peach crown cake again, while Luigi is using a plunger, which was also extremely interesting. I'm curious how they're going to use that mechanic in the game. This next room shows the dog from Luigi's Mansion 2, and also shows the truck that you see in the second game in the first level, and I was really curious how that come about, and why it's in this game, and why it was transferred over from 2 over to 3. It makes me wonder if Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 are connected somehow. On the next scene, you see these little gate things block the way, and this is where you can get a very clear picture of Toad in the far left of those pictures. And that's it for my analysis of Luigi's Mansion 3. Well, actually, let's take a look at that mansion in the background of this picture. I know this is probably just concept art, but it's all one huge tall mansion, or in this case probably a hotel. So it makes me wonder if it's going to play like the first game where you get to explore the whole thing thoroughly, or if you're going to have to switch back and forth between mansions. I personally hope that's going to be more like the first game, because I just really liked exploring the mansion instead of having to like do level by level of different mansions. But anyway, we're going to figure out more about this game probably towards 2019, so I hope you guys are looking forward to this game as much as I am. See you guys next time.